Maybe if I was looking for it and I wanted to have a bad day. It's the same deal with the Mini 7. I don't see it. I don't think it's a problem, but somebody out there will try to make it a problem. So Apple just launched the iPad Mini 7, and well, if you're thinking it looks a little familiar, you're not wrong. But let's break it down and see if there's more to this than meets the eye. The iPad Mini 6 was a solid upgrade back in 2021. It came with an all-new design with the A15 Bionic chip, started at $499 for 64 gigabytes, supported the second-gen Apple Pencil, and was available in some great colors: space gray, pink, purple, and starlight. It definitely set a high bar, and so many people were rightfully excited about it. I absolutely freaked when they unveiled the Purple Mini back in that spring event, and I created so much content around the Mini then. Digital planning, gaming, streaming, note-taking as a student, fitness on the go, traveling. I took it through so many different use cases because of how versatile the Mini is. Apple set the bar pretty high with this one, so naturally expectations for the Mini 7 were up there. Now here we are in 2024 with the iPad Mini 7, same $499 price tag, but this time you're getting 128 gigabytes instead of 64, so right off the bat more storage. It's also rocking the new A17 Pro chip, which of course is faster, more efficient. We can pretty much always expect a chip update with Apple when it comes to upgrading the previous gen. But is the A17 Pro enough? For how I use the Mini, the A15 Bionic on the 6th gen is enough for me, but there are tons of iPad enthusiasts who are hoping for a more Pro iPad Mini with a faster chip, say A18. There was an expectation of more here. It also does not come with an OLED screen like some of us were hoping for that more pro experience. Display is actually the same as the previous gen, an 8-inch liquid retina, and also no Face ID, which a lot of people were wanting. And sure, Apple didn't change the packaging either, but hey, why mess with a good thing, right? I always find myself so obsessed with the design and image direction of their packaging and hardware releases, so I'm actually kind of bummed there was no change with this one. One of the standout features that might make this worth the upgrade for some people is Apple Intelligence, which Apple has really been pushing for a while now. Apple Intelligence has become the new wall within their ecosystem, so if you don't have a compatible device, then you're walled out of Apple Intelligence. You have to buy into that experience. For some people, Apple Intelligence might be worth it. It's a new era of an actually intelligent Siri, the ability to create your own emojis and image playground experiences, tools for improved writing and communication, and perhaps what makes it one of the most powerful uses of AI is this ability to draw from your personal context without these outside agents accessing your personal data. And then it's always possible that your favorite apps integrate these system-level features of Apple Intelligence to make the experience of using them that much more powerful. Now, Apple Intelligence is not officially out yet, which obviously makes people wary of these promises and the need to purchase a new device to have something in the future. I will say that the iPad Mini 7 is probably the cheapest way to buy into that new wall of Apple Intelligence if you don't already have a compatible device, especially since it seems like Apple is offering a pretty generous trade-in value on the Mini 6. Now, there's nothing here with iPad Mini 7. The neural engine is 2 times faster, which will mean better performance across the board, especially for those more demanding tasks. Apple did also throw in support for the Apple Pencil Pro, so if you're a hardcore digital artist or note taker, that might catch your eye. Features like squeeze and barrel roll, if that's been itching at your brain, the Mini 7 could be the cheapest way to buy into compatibility for the Apple Pencil Pro as well when you compare it to the new Air or Pro models. I have videos all about the Apple Pencil Pro, and I've been using it since the launch of the M2 iPad Airs and the new M4 Pros back at the spring event. I love it mostly for the squeeze feature, but for most people, the Apple Pencil Pro support might not be enough either. Now, I get it. Some people were expecting bigger changes, Face ID, an OLED display, maybe even more of a jump in chip performance, Maybe even a redesign or some revolutionary update, since it has been a few years since the last mini. But this was more of a tweak than a full update, and it seems to be mostly for Apple Intelligence, which Apple clearly has really big plans for. How excited you are about the mini is probably where you fall on the upgrade timeline. So if you're coming from the 4th gen mini, for example, you should be absolutely stoked about this portable powerhouse, because man, what an upgrade that will be for you. The Mini 7 will tick those boxes for you. If you're coming from a Mini 6, can you find a reason to upgrade? Sure, absolutely, if you search for it. And here's the thing, Apple will still sell a ton of these because it's the iPad mini. It's compact, powerful enough, and has a fan base. But if you already own the Mini 6, this might feel like a very unnecessary upgrade. Unless you're needing more storage or that Pencil Pro support, it's really hard to justify making the switch. Oh, and the Jelly Scroll thing, I don't know if it's just my eyes or what, but I never really noticed it, if at all, on my Mini 6. Maybe if I was looking for it and I wanted to have a bad day. It's the same deal with the Mini 7. I don't see it, I don't think it's a problem, but somebody out there will try to make it a problem. So just a heads up, I don't notice Jelly Scroll. I don't have a problem with it, but you know, what do I know? So yeah, the iPad Mini 7 is here, but is it a big update we were all waiting for? Not exactly. It's almost like Apple just hit refresh instead of reinvent. But to be fair, the Mini 6 was just that good already, and I don't see a huge reason to reinvent the wheel here, but that's just me. But I do want to hear from you. Are you going to upgrade, or are you holding on to your Mini 6? Or maybe you're new to the Mini lineup entirely. I would love, love, love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Until my next video, I will see you around on the web. Bye.